Hi there, this is Dianne Hanks with a special jewel color makeover. I have been just thrilled at all of the beautiful colors that I have seen, especially this time of year. I just am so moved by color. And I saw a video today that one of my subscribers had favorited, and I have to put it in my little info box because it just reminded me how amazing the power of color is. And so throughout this season, you know, when the colors are just so rich, we have to think like this young girl who said that she had seen heaven, that she had seen the colors. And you know, I have no reason but to believe her, because if you think about all of the accounts of heaven that we have ever heard, it has always been associated with light. And there is no color without light. And without me growing too, you know, existential or something like that, I had a girlfriend who went scuba diving one time, and as she got so far down that it was just the blackest of black, and flipped on her little light, all the colors of the fish that are so deep down are so amazingly just delicious for the eyes. And she had a very, very spiritual awakening, thinking God created those only for my enjoyment. For my enjoyment as a human being, that someday he knew I would be able to see that. They don't have colors for them. It's totally black down there. And so you know, it's very interesting because I have learned to embrace color and learn which colors just make me radiate my very best self. And they're like, it moves people. When I wear orange or when I wear purple or something, I don't think there's any color I haven't sort of experimented in wearing. And I have this book that I have around on one of my little places called a Parade of Colors, and I just love it. It is so fun to look through because of all the amazing colors. Let me just give you a little glance of what it looks like. And how every color has a certain feeling associated with it, and combinations of colors. I have a little series, if you haven't seen it yet, it's sort of a little Feng Shui 101 elementary about just certain colors and what they do as far as power in energy. One of my outfits I wore was orange, and one of my subscribers actually made a comment about how many vibrations per nanosecond the orange had. So I thought, wow, that's interesting. I would have never ever thought of that. So when you are selecting colors to wear for you, find the ones that you love. Find the ones that light you up. Find the ones that are in your palette, the ones that make you just filled with delight. And as you are selecting, especially jewel tones, I have a couple of amazing jewels here, and the facets, if you look at this, are just amazing. This is just so amazingly beautiful. Here's one that's lavender. I don't think I could ever have too many of these in any and every color. I just love these. And as beautiful as these are, if you had to, you know, if you wore them around your neck, on your fingers, in your ears, I mean, if you've watched any of my videos, you know how much I adore jewelry. I have had a passion for jewelry for as long as I can recall. I remember even as a little girl making little necklaces out of flowers outside, and I think the essence of adorning oneself as a little girl it's always just to delight and to light up and enhance and adorn, but it doesn't ever really take away from the most sparkly thing, which is you. You are the greatest jewel of all. And so I just wanted to give a little inspiration and a special look as far as a jewel tone that just really, really lights up the room instead of black. I want to be the advocate, not against black, but for jewel tone colors. Find the ones that light you up. I do thank you for joining me on the special jewel toned, colorful makeover session. I'm Dianne Hanks.